Hey Dave, how's it going? Connor Holt here. Just want to put a face to the name so you know which sales professional you've been talking to here about this beautiful 2020 Lincoln Navigator L. I'm excited to show it to you guys tomorrow. It's a beautiful ride and I can't wait to meet you and the family, and hopefully this is a vehicle you guys want to drive back home with. So let me just kind of get this back over here for you. I'll back it out and we'll kind of get to it. So first and foremost, to start up here on the front, I guess let me tell you this, is don't worry about the fact it is a little bit dirty. I will have it cleaned up for you tomorrow. Our power washer here at our store decided to blow up this week with how cold it got, and the ice decided to freeze into the power lines or the water lines. So we're going to I'll have this cleaned up for you so you can see it tomorrow. It'll be even better. Okay, let's start up here in the front. First, let's show you here. You can see these really bright LED headlights. The LED headlights are awesome. They're gonna make it so you can see everything. They're not just little parking lights, which you do have the LED parking lights, but they're actual LED headlights, and so you'll be able to see everything in the vehicle, everything in front of you. You're also going to have 6 parking sensors right here on the front, so you can see how that all the way around, so that way you don't hit anything on the front when you are parking the vehicle. And then the other thing here, as you can see, is you're going to have a camera right here underneath the Lincoln symbol. You're going to have cameras underneath both of the mirrors as well. So that way it will give you the 360-degree angle view, the bird's eye view, is what I like to call it, when you are in reverse. Up here you're going to see this is what your Lincoln wheels look like. They're pretty cool, kind of all the lines there, I think, just the aluminum alloys there. And then you are going to have these brand new Michelin tires on here. You can see a lot of tread on those. You're not going to have to worry about getting those changed out anytime soon. I really like the Lincolns just because they're such a smooth ride. You wouldn't think so because of the fact that the wheels are so big and there's not a whole lot of rubber on those tires. I mean, like it's really thin compared to the wheels, but it's a really smooth ride. I love Lincolns, so they're pretty cool. Up here on your mirrors, you're gonna have a blind spot monitor. So you have this nice bright yellow light right here, which will turn yellow when you're gonna have someone in your blind spot where you can't see them. And here is that mirror or that camera I was telling you about for that bird's eye view. All inside, we're a little bit dirty. I will have that washed for you tomorrow. And then back here on the back, you have 6 parking sensors here too on the bumpers. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Under this plastic piece, you'll have a place to be able to tow if you guys do any towing at all. Here's your backup camera on the back side. And then you're also gonna have 2 spots for the trunk. You do it this side or on this side over here. And you can tell by that is you're gonna have the little trunk picture right there. It's kind of hard to see in the video. But if you push that, it's gonna automatically open up here for you. You can also open up just the glass if you want the glass to be open. And you have a lot of space back here with this being the L. Normally, if you have the smaller one, it'd cut off to about here and you only have that much space for storage. But because you have the L, you have a couple feet worth of storage, about 2 feet worth of storage, I believe. This third row will also automatically come down for you, so you're aware of that. You can just push these buttons over here. Then you push the third row and the second row, or the third row left and third row right. That's automatically gonna drop down. You can also bring the third row back up automatically. You can't bring the second row back up, but if we drop that, you can see we can drop the second row just like that too. Then push the buttons, that's gonna bring your third row back up for you. It doesn't bring the headrest back up, but it does bring up all of the seats. You're also gonna have a 12-volt charger back here in the back. You got a lot of storage here on the sides, you can see there on both sides up here. I'm gonna pull these back up so I can show you the third row in a second on that back side. And you push this button, it's gonna drop down your tailgate. Your gas is going to be here on the left side of the vehicle. Just pop it open like that. It's the easy capless fuel. We open up back door here. Let's look at this third row first before I pop this seat back up. So your third row, you've got the 3 seats back here. You're going to have cup holders here on both sides. You got 2 cup holders on the left, only 1 on the right. Both sides are going to have an option to be able to lower the seats back a little bit. Not a whole lot, but you can lower them back. I used to probably go back a little more than I did. Oh, it's not much more. That's also going to bring it back up for you. And then you do have a USB charger on both sides as well. If we pop the seat up here in the second row, we do have a little bit of pocket storage here on both the driver and passenger seats. You're gonna have heated seats back here in the second row. And then they have the air controls. They also can close and open just the fabric part of the sunroof here. I guess I can keep closing so you can see a little bit more, so it can close all the way. They have the option to play with that. But the sunroof can the actual window can only be opened up from the front controls up on this thing right here. They're also going to have the audio controls here that they can play with in this little guy. You can play with all the audio, and you have a little screen here. It's going to tell you what the audio is on there. You're going to have 2 USB chargers, a 12-volt charger, and a 110 outlet. And you have additional cup holders down here, as well as the 2 cup holders right here. And a little bit of phone storage right there. Nothing on that thing. I thought there was maybe a little bit. But they do have a center console storage right here too, with a little light in there. And that is the second row. A little bit of storage here in the door. And then up here in the front, first off, you're gonna have the cool Ford and Lincoln option here to be able to have like the door code there that you can just touch. And then you also do have, so you have the step there that goes automatically up and in when you open the door. So kind of going over bells and whistles here from left to right. You have a lot of different seat controls here. These are all of your different seat options. These are going to be for this part right here. You can make them come out further or in further. This is going to be your lumbar. Then you're going to have 4 different seat spots. So this is to move forward and backwards and up and down. And then you're going to have the bottom one is going to lean you back and forward. This middle one here is going to do these guys by your shoulders. And then the top one is your headrest. You can pull it out as well. And then you can save 3 different drivers. This is going to save the seats and as well as your mirrors. Your mirror controls then are going to be down here by the door locks. So you have the door locks, you got all your mirror controls. You can automatically fold them in with that button in case if you need to fold them in when you park in the garage or something. And then you've got the window locks here. And then you've got the 4 windows, and all 4 of these are actually automatic. So those are all going to be open for you. Here are going to be your headlight controls, your fog lights. You're going to have your brightness of your display, and then your tailgate option to open up. You're going to have the lane keeping assist on this left side over here with your blinkers and your brights. The windshield wipers for rear and front will be on the right. Up here, you're going to have your cluster. So you can see we got 63,013 miles on this vehicle. It doesn't have gas right now, but I'll have gas in it for you before you get here tomorrow. And then we've got an entire digital display. So right now it's showing you the mileage, or your miles per hour there. But you can change all that information right here. I believe it's this side. Nope, just kidding. That's gonna be the sounds. It's gonna be the display here. There we go. So this is gonna be all of your information right here on the front, right here. This is gonna be your AI assistant. This is how you're gonna go up and down with that information right there. And this is all gonna be your media for your music options. And this will be your cruise control. Your cruise control here also is gonna have, as you can see, these 2 arrow options. This is for your adaptive cruise control. This is gonna bring the car lanes down. That's gonna be the car lanes out. You can go up to about 4 car lengths away and be really aggressive with just 1 car length away. And then you also have on the back of your steering wheel, you have the minus and the plus. If you want to be into a manual mode, you hit the drive button a second time, it'll go to manual mode, and then you'll be able to manually go up and down with those paddle shifters there for you. Then this is a push start, so that's how you're going to turn the vehicle on. You have to hit your foot on the brake, and that will turn that on for you and make it so you can drive it, or it'll just go into accessory mode. Then you've got this big touch screen up here, which has a lot of information on there. It does come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, depending on which phone you have. And you can also hook your phone up to the Lincoln Way app and be able to see a lot of information of the vehicle on your phone. And then you can also change the ambient lighting. Woohoo! You can change colors. It's pretty cool. Obviously, that's one of the coolest things, right? Down here, you have your buttons. This is how you are going to be putting it into drive, reverse, neutral, and park. If we hit the reverse, this will show you what our backup camera looks like. And then you've got the bird's eye view 360-degree camera over here on this side. You can also change this left side here. There we go. You can change it just to be able to see that with just the lines, or you can go into the 180-degree angle there as well, which I don't really like. Honestly, this is probably my favorite because I really like this view to be able to parallel park and see things like that. All of your climate controls are going to be down here with your media controls. You can also do media and climate up here on the screen if you'd like to do that. You're going to have charging right here with a wireless charger, as well as a USB and a USB-C, and a 12-volt charger right here. Your cup holders are going to be right here, and you can store your phone right here if you're charging it. Then you're going to have your different drive modes. So if we turn this right here, you're going to see right up here on the screen, you've got normal 4x4 auto, I should say. Then you have slippery, you have your deep snow conditions and sand, And then you're gonna have just your normal driving, which is just gonna be like your two-wheel drive. You got your eco-conservative, and then you've got your excite or your sport driving. So if you wanna have it really fast, that's the one to go on to. Over here, you're gonna have, this will turn your engine, your start-stop engine off. This is your parking brake. This will turn off your beeping of your sensors. And then you've got the auto hold option here, which I really like, which will hold your brake for you. And then you've got the parking assist. So this will actually park the vehicle for you. It'll parallel park and perpendicular park in reverse for you. Last thing is here is we have your big center console storage, and you've got another 12-volt charger in there. Over here, we've got the glove box, which for some reason, there we go, it's not opening. Glove box over there. And then we've got the sunroof options up here, which you can open up that glass while that's opening. We've got your garage door codes right here, which you can hook your vehicle up to there, so you don't have to have an additional fob up here. And then, as we can see, our sunroof is all the way open. We can close that up. And this will drop your headrest in that back row down. Kind of cool option. Boop. Just drops down just like that. Anyways, this is the vehicle. Like I said, I'm really excited to meet you guys. Hopefully this is a vehicle you guys like. I know you're gonna love driving it because it's very smooth, it's very awesome. And it'll be ready here for you, washed up and ready to go tomorrow morning. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Dave.